want to say a pause in that, but a steady, a leveling out, right? And I feel like now it's like, well, it's the same way in which you push your music. I gotta find the appropriate tool or mechanism to push it once I make it. You know what I mean? So, I think the game's diversified in that, and so you got some options, you got some flexibility, you got some maneuverability. Whereas when it was just CDs, right? You know what I'm saying? You had to have a stack of them motherfuckers. You was out there, right? I think you got some maneuverability now. I think you got some leeway, some flexibility. Really touch a lot more broader people. So yeah, I can echo that sentiment. Like, there's no reason why, if you want to get your shit out there, there's no reason why somebody shouldn't hear it, right?
Okay, yeah, and that's cool and all, but nah, because just because you have more people, have it more available to more people, doesn't mean that more people are gonna pay attention to it.
I agree with that.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
I don't. I mean,
I mean, you can put your stuff on what I'm thinking, DistroKid right now, and that'll put it on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, all the um, you still got to get plugged. Somebody still has to choose.
I mean, you still got to work.
Yeah, you still got to work. But I'm saying,
work,
and so I'm just saying this, but it's a different work now. You know what I'm saying?
You got a real matrix to tap into, and I feel like, yes, because of the saturation, the oversaturation, the attention span is right, and because folks have used the extreme and shock value to the utmost, right, the attention span is even. You know what I mean? I think it just goes back again to the premise, bro. I mean, you gotta make that how music. You gotta make that good music, man. You gotta make that music that sound good last year, this year, next year. You gotta make that product that look good on the screen last year, this year, next year. I can still sit down and watch Trading Places.
That's always been the
no
the motive. I mean, and if it hasn't been,
I don't think so. I don't think that's.
I'm talking for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say I can't speak for anybody else. I'm just saying for me, that's always been
mass
the
though.
motive.
No, I don't think so, bro. Because I think it's been about either I can make this, like we talked about earlier, when the ringtone becomes worth more than the damn song you're downloading. That was the problem, right? And you have all these damn derivatives, as I call them. These things that are pieces of the actual, but not the actual. You know what I mean? And all these auxiliary things. And so people have been able to capitalize and capture an audience without even having the medium. Like, you can just sell clothes. You ain't got to sell songs. I can just sell clothes, right? I can just sell different kinds of medium and it not be the musical art medium. You know what I mean? So the game's just open, but you still got to work, bro. I agree with you.
I mean, you got to work. And I'm just saying that the new type of, and I'm not saying that it's not difficult. I'm just saying that it's made cat, and and I say that as someone who recently stopped booking shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but there's some cats out here gritting. I seen.
I mean, but even some of the gritters don't know how to accept no.
Business philosophy. I mean, some folks, like, I don't accept no. Some folks see no as a red octagon. Some folks see no's as yellow triangles, a yield, not a stop. I mean, it's business practice, business philosophy.
And that's cool. But when I say, nah, bro, I'm not no, or no. I mean, no. I mean, it's no change in my mind. And I'm not saying no forever. I'm just saying no to this that you're talking about right now.
Bring me something else.
But cat, oh man, fuck you, old nigga. You think you would know this? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, all right, whatever, man. That's because you came to my table.
It's unnecessary already. It's unnecessary. Right.
And like I said, not even saying that on no brag or boast. Just
on some real shit though. It's unnecessary.
Yeah, man. Just come on, y'all.
There's got some space over there. You're gonna create your own hype in that space right there.
Right. And when you create it, I'm gonna applaud you. Be one of the first to. I'm not selfish or egotistical like that. I want to see us all eating.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, man. Thinking about working and getting active, right? Like transitioning to a more being able to manage the COVID-19 situation. We're getting vaccines out. things are trying to assume sort of sense of normalcy, if you will. How you see the circuit working, coming back? You think folks gonna come back out? You think folks is gonna be so starved it's gonna be a raid, it's gonna be open, or you think it's gonna be a slow drip drip drip?
So you're talking about
rush?
2022, 2023?
I mean, shit, whatever that calendar is. I mean, that's
when I see the earliest of.
I see my bro Scario. Shout out Scario Andretti. I see Scario out pumping, promoting, and I mean, he got the buffet of entertainment, and he on the road with it, pushing it. And you see, I mean, in my
I mean,
judgment,
at this point,
you see. Well, I mean, I think he always gets a good positive response, but he gets a good response, and it's fluid, it's moving. But I don't think he's the norm. You get what I'm saying?
But at this point, I think it's irresponsible to be going out doing shows. I just do.
I mean,
because you're creating more opportunity for spread of the shit we're trying to stop.
Especially if you're not going to be responsible about your spacing.
Right, and they're not.
Decorum.
You know what I'm saying? They're not. And I'm not even knocking anybody that is.
We talk about just in general.
Yeah, I'm just saying, me personally, I don't think that now is the time to be out doing shows like that.
So, something I've been talking to my camp about and the folks I do business with is really leveraging the resources we have, having, run a nonprofit and having other kind of things, the virtual concerts, thinking about those different mediums, right? Or maybe even having
those are cool.
And just walk with me though, you know what I mean? Or having a site where you can be on location, right? And maybe have a few folks spread out outside somewhere, but still again make it virtual. And what kind of opportunities come from that? Because again, we've been in our own shows and venues where it's elbow to elbow. It's so hot, the windows is fogged around. Bartender giving out free shots because the vibe is gone. Right? We're probably a little ways from that. So in the meantime, how does this window give us opportunities to leverage ways to incorporate new technology, new mediums that we can keep permanently, right? Because this shit has really been an for lack of a better term, a evolution shaker, right? Those that's been able to adapt and survive, make it. And those that haven't been, quiet, dormant. Right? I mean, dormant. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like, well, all right. In the same way you buffet the artistry, I'm thinking maybe it's a buffet of the marketing. It's a stream I have, and I go get folks that's willing to post their logo while the show going on. Still creating that win-win-win, right? Win for the company that want to get touched to an audience. Win from a standpoint, still putting on good entertainment, but then also win from the business and still being able to get them auxiliary dollars that we can't get from people paying 5 and 10, 15, 20 coming through the door. That's what I'm talking about, bro. So I just been kind of wondering, is there, what opportunities has this season brought that we can learn and take, put in the tool belt.
Well, first off, I'm not gonna give y'all no free game.
Y'all can have that.
So,
Yeah.
But I will say this.
Yeah, play, but still got another run to play. You know what I mean?
They're not even gonna get to see the play. They're gonna see the play in action. But I'll say this: there are. You know what? I ain't even gonna say that because that'd have been detrimental to anybody that you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna say this.
Here you go at the end. What?
No, I ain't adding nothing. I'm just, shit, I'm, chilling.
All right.
I wish them luck, and not even luck. I wish them wisdom, and I wish them patience. and I wish them understanding. Because you're going to need those three things in order to be successful. Rapping is rapping, singing is singing, producing is producing. But you're going to need wisdom, patience, and understanding.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have the medium, but then there's things that aren't about the medium that move the medium. Yeah, real.
Yeah, because it's going to take wisdom as to know who to mess with and who not to mess with. It's going to take patience to, you know what I'm saying, sit still, because sometimes you just got to sit still. And that's the hardest thing for people to do.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. You know, me just being a patient person naturally as an artist and having that grit and that, you know, it's been hard. It's been challenging to just sit down and really keep my columns, keep my shit, you know, compartmentalized. Don't, you know what I mean? You have your